Hello guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to my Let's Play of Let's Play Euro Truck Simulator. Here we are for episode 8, and in the last episode we picked up another skill point towards our long range driving, and that's going to come in handy for this episode because I've been busy looking at what possible mods I can have again, been looking around at possibilities, and I've noticed in the comments in previous episodes that everyone's been going on about Promods, which is basically an expansion for the map. A lot more roads, a lot more towns are built in. I'll show you guys quickly kind of the difference between what we had before and what we have now. So we zoom out and we have quite a big chunk of Scandinavia now. We have Hungary down here. We have kind of more of France, and basically more roads and more villages have been added in, and more towns, sorry, to kind of give that more authentic, kind of fuller feel. You may notice because of that we have been placed back in Dover as a bit like a precaution. The game does that when anytime there's a big change to the game in regards to mods, etc. So we are back in Dover now, but now we get to explore this whole new massive environment, and obviously I can kind of give a running, I don't know if review is the right word, impressions I guess of this mod, and kind of let you guys know if it's worth downloading or not. So straight away we're going to get to that freight market and see what's available to us. You may also remember in the last episode we picked up an upgrade, well not really an upgrade, just a new mirror for our truck. It's a front mirror so we can see what's immediately in front of us. Obviously we're quite high up, it's quite difficult to see where the front of our truck is, so that mirror is going to help us do that. So well, here's one, I guess. This one is going to Denmark. This is a new one, and it's going to Copenhagen. I guess I probably said that wrong because it's got an accent though, and that weird over there. We're going to give that a go because I guess that's going to go to somewhere completely new, and it would be nice for you guys to see that that's going to be transporting a digger. So let's go and pick that up, shall we? As you can see, we're back at our trusty Dover base. Not quite enough money yet to kind of the next level of what we want to do. I've been looking kind of at how much trucks are offline just to see what will be the next sort of progress for me. The next progress will be updating this garage, which I think is about 180,000 to do. So we've got a little while to go yet. Also, we're back in England now, so we're driving on the left side of the road, which is a bit of a new one. Well, not a new one, it's an old one. That's the problem though. I haven't been here for such a long time now. Let's kind of forget about it. Thank you guys for commenting, by the way, on the previous episodes and kind of letting me know little bits of information, such as I can press on my my keyboard for alternative views and stuff like that, and finding out information I otherwise didn't know, such as how long I have to rest stops, etc. That's really handy for me, and because I don't really read kind of encyclopedias or manuals for games, I just kind of just get in there and do it, and by doing that sometimes I do miss some details. So thanks to you guys for kind of interacting with me in that way and helping me explore this big world of Euro Truck Simulator, both in the map and outside of it. The Promods was a suggestion from, I forget who suggested it. I think just various people have suggested Promods, and hence why I'm on it now. I will put a link in the description for where you can download it. The process to extract it is a little bit it's not difficult, but if you don't really have any kind of knowledge of it, it will be a bit daunting. They try and offer like a service where they say, "Oh, give us a quid or so and we'll do it for you," but I think that's a little bit naughty, to be honest. If they want donations, they can just ask for it instead of try and do it that way. But anyway, obviously I can't fault them too much because I'm probably playing on a bigger map now. But this isn't new, this is Dover. I'm not sure if anything's been changed here at all. I'm going to just cut in front of this guy because I can, and pick up our delivery. Yeah, nothing. I've not seen anything new yet myself driving, but we're about to go experience it ourselves by going up to Common Van here. A better job has come in, but I want to go up here, so I'm going to take this job here. I've noticed a lot more French kind of towns and villages as well, especially the Mole. I saw that on there. I was wondering if the old Circuit de la Sarthe is there. That would be pretty good. But we'll we'll come to that if we get there, and we can race our truck around there like we did in that video on my other save in the Volvo through that pass. That was great fun, that was. Okay, so diggers, here we go. I seem to be carrying a lot of diggers recently. There you go, just making sure I've got my gear set in the right place. I always forget to do that. you notice it quite a lot in the videos where the revs will just rise and my engine will nearly die. Something else I need to remember to do at the end of this video is to change my currency to pounds. It's been on euros for far too long. It's going to be a bit awkward to get out of because my trailer is in the wrong position. I think we're in first. You going to let me out? Yep, okay, I'm going. Okay, yeah, oh goddamn, come on! You can't stop, and then be like, yeah, come on guys. Right, I'm going now. If you come, then it's your own fault. Nice and easy. Using all that space on the left to avoid hitting any cars coming out of the junction. That's something I've done quite a few times in my inexperience. Gotta be careful not to do that. Trying to keep it in the higher range of gears there, but oh god. Gotta remember this isn't the Volvo that I play on in my other save. This is quite a few horsepower less than that, so it doesn't quite like going for the gears as quickly. Got to be a bit more happy with it. And there you go. There's a Promods thing there. You saw an IKEA lorry just go past. That's not something that's in the main game, so that's pretty cool to see. The first of hopefully many things that we'll notice as we trek up to Scandinavia for the first time. That's really cool in itself. I wonder if there's snow up there, and if it's any sort of snow mod. I know there's a snow mod, but I wonder if it's incorporated in this Promods thing. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's mainly a map mod, but there are certain differences as well. Like there are kind of real companies put in there, and so we saw that at IKEA. I'm not sure what else is doing. I have to actually read the changelog or the actual whatever it includes. What's that van there? That is a something. I didn't see what it was. It's a new trailer. I haven't seen that trailer before though, so that's cool. Up the hill nice and slowly. Here we go. Unfortunately, we haven't got anything branded. We've only got diggers behind us, so you know, nothing new there. I really felt like playing some Euro Truck today because had a lot of negative feedback on the Project Cars video recently. I'm not sure if it's a well, you know, people have gone, oh, this guy's badmouthed the game. Oh, hang on, that was very naughty. Oh, gears somewhere. No, panic gears. There you go. Oh dear, Jimmy. So clevs. That turbo whine. Really stretching it now. I had momentum there, it's annoying. But yeah, the Project Cars video has received quite a lot of dislikes recently, and whilst I know obviously subjecting your opinion or putting your opinion on the internet is a risky thing in the first place, it's not very nice stuff on your videos. Obviously you put effort into making, kind of downvoted because someone disagrees with your opinion, but that's fine. Obviously everyone's entitled to do that, etc. I probably shouldn't talk about it too much, so I'll just get into like some sort of rant. These road signs are different, I think. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. They look like different. Oh, I've gone the wrong one. Right, okay. That's confusing. These lights are different as well, I think. This is very... what's the word? Typical of kind of UK, this kind of style of coming onto motorways, etc. and dual carriageways. Yeah, I think this is new. This feels very kind of real. He's always used to like annoy me when I used to drive in real life though, because you get stuck at each light individually and it's so annoying. It's my fault for coming up here. I went the wrong way, so. We apparently have over 24 hours till we get to our destination, but I think that a lot of that's going to be spent on a ship or something. So hopefully it won't be too much driving, because 24 hours of driving on this is a long time. There you go. Good, good. Back on the motorway again after that little excursion. Pretty cool though. We wouldn't have discovered that little that change there, which is pretty awesome. I like that. It's nice to see. So early in the morning, on our way to Denmark for the wins. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this place looks, because it will be made from scratch, I assume. I wonder if they'll use kind of resources from within the actual original game or not, or have they kind of gone completely from scratch. I'm pretty sure they must have some original resource in there for it to run properly, but I'm not going to talk about it too much, because I don't actually know that much about modding or making games or anything like that, so I'm not going to just say something that could probably be incorrect. Have cruise control on now. Let's stick at 55 for a while. How long to the port? Actually, I might come in and stop the fuel, actually, just as a precaution, Is there a fuel shop on Earth? Yeah, there is. This will be the first time you see me get fuel in this little Let's Play, I think. Which is pretty cool. Now where is the... There's normally a special one for a truck. It's a bit bigger. There it is. Some of them don't have that. Some of them are just kind of single ones. It's really difficult to get into. Okay, so we have to get up here, turn our engine off, and then have our arse handed to us with fuel prices. €1.59 per litre for diesel. How much is it going to cost us? Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Wow, over €1,000 to fill that up. I guess it's got a big tank on it, but that's obviously not nice to lose that much money just from fuel alone. Yeah, take my money, stupid petrol station. Back on the road with full tank now. I've got to kind of merge properly. Hopefully we'll be alright here. This is going to be tricky because this thing isn't the fastest thing to pull away. Especially in its current state. We've got to wait for this not Volkswagen Golf to hurry up. And kind of keeping it rolling a little bit. We'll go after this red car, I think. That's alright. Went up for the gears a bit more than I wanted to then, but that's no worries. There you go, it's better. Whew. Yeah, I was thinking the other day while I was running through that that canyon thing, or the I call it the canyon run as like a joke in reference to Need for Speed Carbon, but kind of driving through that really windy kind of alpiney road. Maybe thought of like how good it would be for a game like this, but with like actual kind of cars, driving actual cars around, and I can really imagine like having like a kind of courier service where you drive your own little car around and take it on these really awesome mountain paths. So I kind of just like the driving in this. Like going fast was cool for a little while, but like I wouldn't want to do it all the time. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm used to driving in a... Wait, no, I am in the right lane. See that I'm getting mixed up now. All my everything I know is a lie. Goddamn European driving confusing the hell out of me. There goes the speed camera. So we'll get back up to 55 now. I mean, we'll drive properly now. I do that a lot on my own without the limiter on. Just kind of speed through like 100 miles an hour and then smash on the brakes every time you see a speed camera. It's pretty funny to kind of go through that. But what's that say up there? Queues likely. That's interesting. That's a new one. Are we going to see queues? Is that something we're going to see? Could that be cool and really annoying? Chelmsford. That's really funny. And Sevenoaks. That's kind of where I used to hang around a lot. Which is really cool. They've added so many towns. That's really cool. And Croydon. That's really cool. I really enjoy that. And it has the North signs. That's so like... That's really cool. I really like that. That's a good job from the Promods guys so far. You have my my approval as of yet. Come on. But I'm not liking stopping at these. I'm not quite sure what these yellow lines actually mean. I think it just means slow the hell down, but I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. There's some very knowledgeable people in the comments that aren't me. We'll use our front mirror here, that you see how close we are to the guy there, and we get this a little bit closer. There you go. See, I wouldn't do that without the mirror, because I'd just be afraid to run into him. I'm going to try and pull away in second, actually, because pulling away in first seems to be just too much, too many revs. Yes, better. Okay, so we're going to keep going around. More lights. We're going to slow down a bit and try and roll through them. I don't think we're going to actually... they're going to change by the time we get there, which is annoying. We have to stop again. There you go, that's good. I think I'm in the wrong lane, but oh well. Obviously I care. Massively, because I haven't attempted to rectify it. Please get through these lights. Please get through these lights, come on. Yes. A lot of little detail added there. That's pretty nice. I'm enjoying this so far. Up the hill, please. And now this, for me, this kind of takes away all my reason to ever go on multiplayer, because on multiplayer it turns off these mods, and I have no reason now to go on multiplayer anymore, I don't think, because this is having this level of kind of actual realism in the road. Like before, like the roads were good, and I'm not saying they're bad, the stock roads are pretty decent in this, you know. And bear in mind they've covered so many different countries, so many different kind of traffic systems and traffic ports, etc. And having ones that, you know, are pretty much identical to real life in England is really cool for me, actually. Like I don't know if cool is the right word, but I find it really entertaining to kind of like go through that little kind of roundabout style traffic light section there, where just like real life I'm just begging to get through the lights because I don't get caught it again. Not quite the same in this, in kind of this is the real car, obviously, because the real car kind of pulls away a bit quicker than the truck does, so it's not too big of a worry, but start and stopping is just annoying anyway. We're still over 23 hours away. Queue's likely again. I wonder if there are actually traffic jams in this. I did say it before, I've not really seen it yet. Maybe because it was just a way that we had to queue up for that, obviously coming onto there with a big old lorry and trailer makes things a bit difficult. Watford and Harlow. Just looking at names I've not seen before. They did kind of just miss out a lot of names, which is cool. I wouldn't, in the real game, focus that much. It would take so long, but I might try and drive around to where I live in real life at some point and see if it exists. I doubt it does, because it's a fairly small town. I hail from a small, or a seaside town called Hastings. That's where I am originally from. Oh my god, that AI. Wow. What? You could have easily murdered me there. Brilliant fun for the family. Oh dear. And we nearly crashed. Fun. Okay, so how long are we from the port? I don't really want to look, because I don't want to kind of break up my driving. I find it really horrible to kind of like break up the driving with the map, or I can just hit F5 kind of like and zoom out on my GPS. That's probably a better way of doing it. Get my keyboard, F5, F5, F5. Alright. We aren't too far away. I can see a port coming up. So we're just outside London now. Heading towards... where would this be in real life? Grim? No, not Grimsby. I'm thinking of somewhere else. It might be Grimsby. My geography isn't too good, unfortunately. So I'm just happy to still be on the road, still be in the right direction. Thank you for GPS. Oh yeah, also I can do this, can't I? No, that's the wrong button. It's, I think it's just 5. No. It's not that. It's F3, okay. There you go. Make it a bit smaller. I was meaning to do this and I just forgot about it until now, so now I can actually, oh, not going to go off there. Now I can have a bit more clarity. A little bit more room for you guys to watch. It's not as big on the screen. I know what the commands do pretty much now anyway, so we're all right. I use my donuts as a simple, you know, dab of the F3, and that'll bring everything back up again. I thought it was F5. Sorry, F5 on the number board, which is why we had the weird view just then. Oh, we're going 59 miles an hour. I didn't notice that. Should go. God, I scrubbed off that 30 mile an hour really quickly. Just disappeared. Wow. So we're coming up to the port now, I think. I wonder how long we're going to actually spend on this boat. It's going to be a long time, surely. Oh, I'm just riding the rumble strip there, so noise you could hear. Also in this mod it does have the option to turn up the cabin a bit, but I think it's fine where it is, to be honest. I think the sound levels are pretty good for me. For recording anyway. Maybe if I was playing it personally it would be a bit louder, but for recording purposes this is just fine. So we are going to... oh, it's Felixstowe, okay. I think it's Felixstowe. No, we're not. Where are we going? What's the sign's going to tell us? It is... Harwich. Or Harwick. Harwich, what's that all about? Anyway, I think this is probably going to be where our port is. Is this a slight uphill? It feels like we're going downhill. So, making sure I don't go too fast, because these things have a little bump about here. I can really screw you over. If... oh god, I was so close to that barrier on the inside there. I took too much speed through there, but that's my own fault. these single player strats are not too good. I need to pull over into the left lane, but there's a transit currently there. Get out of the way, transit. I'll pit you. You can't really pit cars, you can't just hit them and they stop, like out of shock. It's probably what I would do, like, oh my god, I've been hit by a lorry. That reminds me that there's a story once, I'm not sure if it was an American or British story, I think it was American, where like the truck crashed into a car and just didn't notice and drove on for like miles and miles of like this truck just with his car just caught at the front of it. That's insane. I don't know how you could not notice that. Like, I know trucks are fairly talky and I'm pretty good at, you know, pushing and pulling or whatever, but I would think you'd notice, you know, an extra 2 tons or so in the front of your car. Plus a very scared man, I imagine. Sounds like it's just, oh. I imagine how terrifying that would be as well. I keep going over this thing to the left. See, I'm just used to driving in fucking Europe now. I'm just constantly going over to the left. It's a characteristic I used to see a lot when driving. When you see like the left-hand drive trucks, and you see they would be a lot closer to the left line than would be the right line, just because of where the, you know, the cab is situated and where the wheel is situated. Kind of you feel like you need to be closer to one, or closer or further away from one of the curbs. Or, sorry, one of the lines. Which isn't, I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but it does pose some issues. We're stuck behind another truck now. This is where the traffic's coming in. Come on. Oh, revs have died. Give me 7th. Lucky the hill's going to save us a little bit. Okay, 30 mile an hour through here. That's fine. I can deal with that. And Harwick. I didn't know there was a dock in Harwick. I didn't know Harwick even existed. Well, I've heard of it, but I don't know what the hell it is. Now, I think this is one of the extra places. Now, this looks like... yeah, it's taking components from obviously the game as it is, but it doesn't look like it's scratch built. But there's a lot of cool stuff in the background there, a lot of kind of docks and industrial kind of stuff there, which is pretty cool. Look to our right for the roundabout. Cool. Okay, to come off. Saving that gear for a bit too long there, but I was making sure I didn't mess up my turning, because there were a lot of cars there on the left. I didn't want to smash into them with my diggers, because that would be a one-hit KO for sure. Do we need to rest? No, I think the guy will rest on the ship only, so that shouldn't be an issue. I need to be in the right lane. No one's there. Good, good, good. I like how big these mirrors are. It's all the way over to the left. I'm pretty sure we're putting in here. Yes, we are. Okay, goody. Here we are. Come on. Oh, there's a truck there. Captain's pretty cool. Right, so we're going to go to... Where are we going to go to? Okay, we can either go to Holland and drive up, or we can go to... Oh god, that country is... Finland? Wait, let's look at towns. I don't know any of these towns. I'm gonna say it's Finland. Or is it just Denmark? I think it's part of Denmark. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, so we're gonna go to Denmark now, and maybe Denmark, and deliver our diggers. How long are we gonna spend on this thing? Because we have 22 hours or so remaining of our delivery. Oh look, it's raining. What a surprise. There's lights on. Right, okay, so how long have we got left? This is completely new content, I believe. Okay, GPS isn't quite woken up yet. I don't think it's going to calculate my route distance left. Maybe that's a... Oh, is it a glitch, or is it just not going to do it? Maybe if I'm not on road yet, maybe it'll do it now. I'm really quite lost. Okay, 4 hours left of driving. Okay. I was afraid that the GPS wouldn't work with these maps then. But they do, so that's pretty cool. I'm loving that rain sound. All nice and warm and cosy feeling. So it is in Denmark. Good, I was right. Danish flags there, letting me know. Oh my god. Bogged down there, big time. Okay, Okay, so nothing coming. Okay, there's a van coming from our left. Good, good, good. We are away. Give me that speed, yo. I ran over the curb, but that was a really tight. Don't hit the sign. I knocked over a sign. Oh, sugar. Goodbye, sign. We hardly knew you. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna hit some lights then, but we got past them before they turned red. And cruise control on, and just looking at these surroundings. This is just. I wish this was. It wasn't raining and it wasn't 4 o'clock in the morning. I can kind of see some of these buildings. They look kind of new. They're quite nice. I think there's a delivery place here. I think there are a couple of delivery places here. Oh, Danish road signs. This is new. Are they red? I think we're okay just to steamroll over this. No one's around at the moment this time in the morning. 70 is a bit faster than what I'm doing now. I wonder what Danish roads are like in real life. I thought they'd have to be quite hardy given they... Oh, sugar. They'd have to deal with what would be quite harsh winters, I imagine. So 100 k's is now the limit. Good, good. Means I can pretty much get to my top speed again. I need to start rendering some of the videos. I've got about 3 or 4 episodes that I haven't rendered yet that you guys will see eventually for this one. But they just need rendering and uploading. And so they come out when they need to come out. As you might kind of notice, I'm trying to do one a day and release them about 1 o'clock my time, BST, in the afternoon. It's been working alright so far. I've been pretty okay with it because I actually enjoy playing this. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to do a delivery in Euro Truck, and you know, see where it takes me, etc. I was in another lane. I thought it was going to split off from this lane, and it just so happens that we're in a completely new place now, which is pretty rad. Very dull and grey though. Very British weather right now. I'd rather it wasn't British weather and we had some Danish snow or something. That'd be really cool. I need to actually look into that snow mod. I don't want to have the whole thing being snow. I like it to be a bit like rain, where like some places are snowy sometimes and some places are rainy sometimes, you know. But I'm not sure if that's part of it. I'll research it after the this episode and see what's what. And I'm just concentrating on keeping in between the lines. With 4 hours left of our delivery left, there should be a fairly chunky episode for you guys. I'm not sure if you prefer the longer episodes or shorter episodes, but just going to keep putting them out there until I get some sort of idea of preference. I kind of enjoy doing the longer ones a bit more, because I feel like I've actually played the game a bit more. Doing like a 20-minute delivery doesn't feel like much in Euro Truck. And given that obviously we've taken out that long distance skill point in the last episode, they're only going to get longer, so maybe if it's really long we can cut it into 2 parts, but we will see. I don't want to end up doing too much of that really, you know. Because I kind of like, I don't like the deliveries are a really good way of just like, I keep saying like, of just cutting things up, you know. Where am I meant to be right now? Am I meant to be in this one? No. This is confusing. I'm meant to be in this one, I think. Right, that's not the hard shoulder. Well, that is the hard shoulder. So I'm now meant to be in this one. Yes, okay, that was a bit confusing, but I got there in the end. Given that it's wet and I'm not quite sure how tight this is going to be, and there's no guardrail to the left, I'm going to try and slow it down a bit. The trailer felt like it was going to leave me there. That was quite terrifying. Get back on the throttle. Oh my god, the traffic are brutal. Cut me up big time there. Really smashed it into where it needed to be. That was a bit scary. I wonder if I'm going to have any crashes that are caused by traffic. AI traffic at any point. I've not had any yet. Most of them are kind of caused by me being stupid. Okay, so we're turning off here. E20 to Odense? Odense? I'm going to be murdered for a pronunciation, I bet, in the comments. My knowledge of any language outside of British and a tiny bit of German is pretty awful. So, fingers crossed, I'm getting at least some of these right. I don't have faith in though. Looks like we've got a bridge coming up. Are we going to be on that? I think we are going to be. Shame I can't see it at the moment. I can just see the outline of it. Okay, so this guy is going to merge now. He's in the right lane, which I'm going to be in. So we're now going into a dance. I'm sure it's very beautiful to look over the water here. Oh god, if I can see it. I can kind of see it. Is that like a submarine in the background there? Or is this land? Oh no, it's a very big submarine if it is one. It's just land. Clever Jimmy. It's a big old bridge. I might have to research this bridge and see what it is. I'm sure it's based on something. I like kind of going over these big bridges in Euro Truck. It's kind of very nice and just to look out at the scenery. It's just gonna tear off here. There is a road to the right, but there's another lane, goodie. A lot of the kind of turn off in Euro Truck tend to consume lanes, so if you're kind of sitting in the slow lane and then there's a turn to the right if you're on the continent in this case, then you have to kind of be careful you don't end up kind of going down by mistake. I think this has maybe fixed that, this Promods a little bit, because I've not really run into that at all, or maybe I'm just more, what's the word, more aware of it. But we'll see. I still got a lot of places to explore. I'll take this guy, and luckily now we have the shorter route around this corner, so we should have the inside line. So we should get the shorter distance to the next corner. So we should get past him. Come on, man! Elephant racing, go! He's not giving it up. He's sturdy in his defence. 55 is all I have though, so I can't really smash it. Although the road to the right now is now pulling off, so we'll see what he's going to do now, whether he's actually going to go to the right or not. Yep, he is. I wonder what AI would do. Would they smash on the brakes, or would they try some ridiculous Jimmy Broadbent manoeuvre and like undertake? I wonder. I should have pulled to the left there. That would have been good etiquette. When you have like people joining onto like a motorway or a high-speed thing, it's kind of common sense to pull off to the left lane a little bit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is what I was talking about. Okay, it's still in the game. That was a Jimmy Broadbent move there. We survived though. I should have just went round. I would have got back up here just fine. That was stupid. Oh well. We're alright for now. I can see another one coming up, so I'm going to stay on this fast lane now. Yeah, I can see Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Oh god. Copenhagen. Cuban Heaven. Let's call it Cuban Heaven, shall we? Because that's. I'm sure Cubans would love this atmosphere and this weather, but I can't say the name of it, so that's what it's going to be. This is a miserable Saturday morning, I tell you that. Saturday in real life now it's about 4 o'clock or so over where I am now in the afternoon. Going to do a little bit of this, and then I'm going to practice some more for my CMS race, 2.4 hours of Le Mans, which will be uploaded to YouTube. It will be a stream though, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. When it surfaces, it'll probably be out before this video comes out actually, so that was a bit silly of me to talk about that now. Give you an idea though of what kind of time frame I'm working on. Like, I feel that if I'm a couple of episodes ahead, I don't feel as what's the word, rushed to get them out, you know. And it's kind of more enjoyable for me just to chill and do it at my own pace, sort of thing. Another fantastic, massive bridge. Look at that. Oh, don't go too far to that side, Jimmy. It's really nice to look out at water. I find looking out at like a big expanse of water quite relaxing. I mean, I've always lived by the sea. I live by the sea now. Obviously, I used to live in Hastings as a youngling, so it's always nice to have that big kind of sea there, and the waves are very relaxing. And I just like big expanses of the water, I think, which is weird. 'Cause I don't like swimming in the sea or in lakes, but I don't mind being near them. 70. That is a bit slower than I'm going now. Let's try 47, but in 10th, 11th. Oh, I've got a toll booth coming up. That's a shame. We nearly got there without paying any extra money, apart from that massive fuel bill. I should be over there, shouldn't I? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. I know I can go for his other ones, but I think I really should be in this one with all the trucks. So there's a Volvo on the back of that one. Obviously not doing as well as my trusty man truck. Pretty quick toll booth. It's like Dartford crossing. Oh, I'm trying to forward. 155? Jeez, that's a lot of money. Usually it's like 20. Oh my god, I'm getting shafted by everything today. Oh, wrong one. Well, Jimmy, you've just broken your engine again. No, we've got to merge. Nothing coming. Feck it. I'm gonna just pull out. Screw you guys. Alright, maybe not. I'm interested to see what truck is actually pulling that man truck along. Sorry, the Volvo truck. It is a... I can't see the front of it. I nearly saw the mud flap. Trying to get alongside it, god damn it. Got some oomph this truck. Stop it! I need to get alongside you. Lorry racing. Come on! Yeah, there it is. And this is a Majestic, so Mercedes. Oh, I need to hit that sign. You need to stop looking backwards when I'm driving. Pro tips, guys, look where you're going. 70 here, so let's slow it down a bit. I think it's the first time I've ever seen people actually there in the roadworks. That's pretty cool. And the sound effects, they aren't new, but they're the first time they've been heard in this playthrough, I believe, so that's pretty cool to hear. Start with road service. I wonder if it handles differently. That's been okay so far. All is good in the world. Not far now from our destination. 50 miles. Oh, sorry, 50 minutes or 30 miles. Our first foray into the into Scandinavia. It's been pretty wet. And our fatigue's pretty good. I guess we got that big old rest on the ferry over, so I can just catch another nap at the end of the episode again. And I'm gonna check as well some details regarding my drivers and check what they're focusing on skill wise, and kind of share that with you guys as well. I want to make sure they are doing specific things. I think I want to try and have a big range across our company instead of being specialised. I think that'll be better for monetary stuff, and just kind of encourage them in that direction. I seem to be going with high value and long distance, so maybe just in time deliveries for the other guys. I don't know if I want to entrust that to them. So I've got quite a sharp turn off here. Oh, sharp turn off it is indeed. AI cars smashing it round though. Obviously they've got their rain tyres on. Another turn as well. I really like how with the rain, it happens in the stock game as well, that it cuts out when you go under a bridge. There are games that can learn from that. And now we're in Cuban heaven. Officially. This is a new one to me. I think we'll just wait now until I get an opportunity to go. This could be a while. Are you waiting for me? Oh, they were. This is going to be awkward. Come on, guys. Ah, the traffic. Am I causing this traffic jam? I don't think I am. I think there's enough room. Can't get through there. Oh, I might be. A bit too close to the AI, it seems. Man, we are gonna be here a little while, it seems. Might have to start edging out and being a bit cheeky after this car. Oh, I think we're actually okay to go after this car. Go, go, go! That took a lot longer than it should have done. That automatic 7th though. That's pretty cool though. Waiting isn't really being cool when you're a truck, but it seems that junction stuff really are quite, you know, there's never really any traffic or anything, and not that I want to sit in like years of traffic, but it's kind of nice having that patience. That kind of, it builds the immersion a bit more, you know. And this game is quite immersive, I've got to say. That's something that I kind of credit this game with, and you will know that I'm a stickler for immersion. Stickler for a wickler. Oh. Stop. Oh, gears. For some reason I've lost the ability to pick the right set of gears now. I keep hitting my cruise control instead. I think I keep hitting that in the way there. This is nice. This is kind of new sort of style of road. Okay, up we go. This is a big ass hill. Come on, guy. You got this. Come on. Oh, another set of traffic lights. Brilliant. Can I carry momentum? I can. Go, 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 go. That was good. I didn't have to stop then. It sounded good to try and time that a little bit, because stopping and starting in these trucks really is a slow procedure. So if you can keep just a little bit of momentum like I did there, it just speeds the whole kind of process up quite a bit, so that was handy, definitely. I get through this junction and then I need to pull into the left hand lane, I think. Just miss that, which is nice. Oh, god damn it. No, 5th. God damn it. Running out of momentum again. We are through the red light now, so we shouldn't get any sort of penalty. Hopefully that AI car wouldn't think twice about hitting me. Good, yeah, I thought it might sometimes activate. Those kind of things are tricky, because obviously you have to kind of pull up and then wait, and if the lights behind you go red, then you kind of have to deal with the traffic as well. I think in real life there's a little bit of a delay though between the lights changing, so it's not too big of a deal, but there it seemed quite, that our light was red, theirs was green, kind of click of the finger sort of thing. Anyway, so far really impressed with this Promods thing. A lot of kind of like detail added, a lot of interesting detail added, which is, oh the bastard, which is the cool thing. Oh, come on. Right, park and brake, this is bad. Why are you not staying on? Okay, that was really difficult. It kept stalling there. I did not want to kind of move forward at all. I was definitely in first. I need to go to the right immediately. Here we are. And we have arrived at our destination. Digger's intact. No damage from what I can see. Now, how do we have to pull this in? Okay, we could go around here anyway. Give me my view back. Where are we putting it? That's fairly easy. I can just get up against here and then just pull up. Like that. Hopefully I can just back it in nice and easy. Yeah, you rammed it into the fence there. Obviously in real life I would go through the fence, but the fences are pretty solid in Euro Truck, so... And would you look at that? Getting better-ish. Who needs the external view, eh? Well, there you go then, guys. Delivery done. What did I want to check? I wanted to check my drivers quick on what they were doing for development, didn't I? So we'll do that quick. Go to our company manager and our driver manager. See how they are doing. Still only 0.8 ratings. Maybe I can get some more. Let's stop to rest at the moment. They're both resting. Average profit distance. What the hell? They really aren't too great at the moment, these guys. What kind of agency do we have here? I just want to have a look at other drivers and see, you know. Do I have any? Did I discover any more? I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got a 1.7 here. I might. This guy has an afro, and this woman looks terrifying. I might fire Ray just because I don't like Ray's name. There's no other reason. There's nothing really to base it off. So sorry, Ray, mate. Actually, no. Who's making more? Ray, you're making less. Sorry. Does look a bit like the old Breaking Bad guy, but sorry, mate. You've been dismissed. Anyway, back to hiring a driver. Welcome aboard, Matthew. 1.8, 1.7 driver rating, so I assume that's better. And you can get into Ray's vacant truck. Ray just wasn't cutting it. You know, you got to be top brass to work with us, and Ray just wasn't there with us. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and the kind of insight into Promods. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you really liked it, subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.